Get ready for the bombshell of the year as Tate is set to make his dramatic return to the Dales. And he's got Dawn firmly in his sights. But what exactly is Joe planning? Is this a revenge plot years in the making, or does he have something else entirely up his sleeve? Stay tuned as we unpack all the shocking details about this unexpected comeback that's about to turn Emmerdale upside down. Choose me. Tate's heartfelt return shakes Emmerdale to its core. If you've ever been caught between the past and the present, love and loyalty, truth and secrecy, then you already know how Dawn Fletcher feels right now. Next week on Emmerdale, hearts are breaking, secrets are unraveling, and Tate is back with one mission: to win the love of his life back, no matter the cost. Yes, you read that right. Joe is back in the village, and he's not playing games. He's putting everything on the line, his pride, his safety, and his heart, for one last shot with Dawn. But will she choose him, or has too much damage already been done? When love comes back knocking. Let's rewind for a second. Last month, Dawn was blindsided when Joe disappeared without a word. One minute they were tangled in something real, something raw. The next he was gone, vanished. No goodbye, no explanation. To say she was devastated would be an understatement. What she didn't know, but we did, was that Joe wasn't leaving because he stopped caring. Quite the opposite. Joe was trying to protect her, to keep her from the fallout of something huge. His involvement in stealing Caleb Milligan's kidney. Yeah, that's secret. Joe needed to vanish before everything blew up in his face and Dawn's. But love like theirs? It doesn't just go away, it lingers, it burns. And now Joe's decided he can't live without her. A risky return with everything on the line. In upcoming episodes, Joe comes back. He's not sneaking in through the backroads either, he's facing the village, and more importantly, he's facing Dawn. His first stop? Tate. He needs someone to hear him out, someone who's seen what love and loss can do. He tells Kim everything, how much he loves Dawn, how badly he wants to make things right, how he can't stop thinking about her. But Kim? She's skeptical. She knows that this situation is messy. Dawn isn't just a woman with a broken heart. She's a wife, a mother, someone who's fighting to keep her family together. The idea of her being torn between two men is the kind of emotional explosion that could ruin lives, including her own. Still, Joe isn't backing down. You still love me, I know you do. When Joe finally stands face to face with Dawn again, the emotion is thick in the air. It's not just a reunion, it's a reckoning. Joe tells her the truth, all of it. He doesn't dodge what he did. He doesn't make excuses. Instead, he makes a plea. You're still in love with me, you know it. I know it. So why are we lying? Dawn wants to fight it. She tries to. But something in her eyes betrays her. She does still love him. The problem? Love doesn't live in a vacuum. Dawn is still married to Billy. She has kids. She has a life. And making this choice isn't just about following her heart. It's about possibly blowing her whole world to pieces. The weight of the truth. Joe tells her he's ready for a real relationship this time. No more lies. No more sneaking around, just them, honest, open, and together. It's everything Dawn once dreamed of, but now that she has it within reach, she's paralyzed. Instead of answering Joe right away, she pulls back, avoids Billy, spends hours wrapped up in thought. This isn't a decision she can make lightly, and she knows it. She confides in Manpreet Sharma, who listens gently, not realizing the full weight of the situation. Or maybe she does, considering she's the mysterious woman who's been getting steamy messages from Billy behind closed doors. Oh, the tangled web we weave. Dawn doesn't know that part yet, but even without it, she's torn to the core. Her marriage has been shaky, sure, but it's still her marriage. And her kids? They don't deserve this chaos. But Joe? Joe is the what-if she's never been able to forget, the love that never left her. The man who, despite everything, she wants to choose. The final moment. One heart-wrenching decision. After days of emotional tug-of-war, Dawn agrees to meet Joe. This is the moment. This is where everything comes to a head. They sit across from each other, the weight of their past, their pain, their hope, all of it, hanging between them. Joe looks at her with that familiar intensity. He's not demanding, he's not pushing, he's just there, present. Vulnerable. No pressure, he says. Just the truth. Tell me what your heart's saying. Not your fear, not your guilt, just your heart. And for once, Dawn doesn't have any words. Just a breath, a pause, and then... Well, we'll all have to tune in to find out, won't we? Why this story hurts so good? Emmerdale fans, you know the drill. This isn't just a soap storyline, it's a mirror. It's the kind of emotional journey that makes us ask the big questions. What do you do when love comes at the wrong time? Can you forgive someone who hurt you, even if they didn't mean to? Is following your heart worth the risk of breaking it again? Joe and Dawn's story taps into something universal. We've all had those relationships, the ones that leave marks long after they're over, the ones that feel unfinished, the ones that maybe aren't. That's why we care. That's why we're holding our breath. 3 nights of drama you can't miss. Mark your calendars because Emmerdale is giving us not 1, not 2, but 3 nights of must-watch drama. Monday, April 14, Tuesday, April 15, Wednesday, April 16, ITV1 and ITVX. These episodes are going to be emotional. Expect big reveals, quiet heartbreaks, maybe even a kiss that rewrites everything. Will Dawn take a leap into the unknown? Will Joe finally get the second chance he's been dreaming of? Or will the weight of responsibility and regret keep them apart forever? One thing's for sure, Emmerdale knows how to keep us on the edge of our seats. Join the conversation. What do you think Dawn should do? Should she choose the passion and unfinished story with Joe? Or stay loyal to the life she's built with Billy? Let's talk about it. Hit the comments, tag your friends, start a watch party, because this week, Emmerdale is hitting us where it hurts and where it heals.